Hi Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your June 2021 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps this channel grow, helps these readings get seen by more people, and that just makes me unbelievably happy. So thank you so much for doing so. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Let's let the bowls sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. So the energy on top is the energy that grounds us. The energy below is the energy that grounds us. So let's see what they have to say. At our root, the grounding energy, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the Ace of Cups. We're moving towards healing and we're moving really rapidly. So that can be overwhelming, but that's really, really nice. And it's around career. Then we have the Six of Swords. Again, there's movement here. There's taking what we know, what we desire, what we want, what we need. And it's traversing it's emotionally tough roads. So let's see. And then we have the Page of Cups, which is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is us being a student and being inspired in ways that we hadn't imagined. And this is us definitely taking this gift of the Ace of Cups, being able to take this blessing, take this power, take this understanding, and really grow from what's presenting itself our way. So that's intense and that's beautiful. So there's a lot of movement here. Logically, we're moving forward, but it can't help be drawn to the oar or whatever that is that's steering the ship. So here, or the boat. So here we have that wand that's steering us, the passion, the power, the career that's steering us, and mentally we're having to adapt to a different situation than what we thought we would, where we thought we would be, or what we thought we would have to get used to. So let's look at the energy we need to be mindful of during this time. What is the energy that Capricorn needs to be mindful of? June 2021, money and career. What is the energy that Capricorn needs to be mindful of? June 2021, money and career. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. The moon. The moon is fear, it's doubt, it's the subconscious and the conscious self trying to come together, but at times yelling over one another. So we have consciously, we think, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this. And subconsciously, like deep down in our inner self, we're like, oh, I don't want to be. I need to be moving forward in a different direction. We can feel very torn between these two energies. There's also a sense here with the crab that there's a need to embrace confidence, the building of the external, the exoskeleton, and being able to say, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is how I'm coming out of the waters of my emotions onto dry land, onto a place where people can see me getting things done, and people can take note of what I have to bring to the table. Because Capricorn, you do have a lot to bring to the table. The fear is that you won't have your voice heard the way that you want it to be heard, that you will be overwhelmed, that things will be pulling in different directions, and that you'll never get there. And that's something that's manifesting itself in the energy that crowns you, in your mind, and in your greater understanding of yourself right now. So that can knock you definitely off your game. Let's see what the chakra energy is for this time. Capricorn, June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. June 2021, money and career, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly right there. Soul's healing. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above the crown. And there's an energy of healing, of peace, of coming together, of having to step out of the chaos and into this place that we want to be. And we might actually rebel really hard against this healing energy that comes in, which sounds silly to say, because who would rebel against healing? Who would rebel against a calming, coming together energy? But this is going to be where we are at this time, where it's like, okay, well, I need to just keep on pushing forward. I can't take time for silly things. And self-care is going to be one of those things that we see as either silly or first thing to be chopped off the list as we have more and more to do. And I'm just feeling a bit of anxiety around us during this time. So it's going to need to be really aware of just peaceful healing energy coming in and just breathing it in. I have it listed in the description box below, the Wim Hof method. And I suggest going to the beginner's one. That one is the regular breathing exercise. But the beginner's one is a little bit easier to follow if you're just starting. So to be able to use the breath, to be able to calm the body, to be able to be in the presence of the self, that's going to be really powerful during this time for you, Capricorn. And what we have at our root is everything changing. We're moving forward, passion, fire, determination. This is our career. This can be work is hectic, absolutely, positively hectic. We have so much to get done. We have so much that is riding on our shoulders, so much that we want from ourselves. We're pushing ourselves forward in a very distinct way. We feel caught up. And what's happening is everything is pushing us to a direction that we might not feel comfortable with. But also we have a healing coming in. And this healing, just like the soul's healing, well, it's very much the soul's healing. And so this is even amplifying that, is that we are looking at the emotions within us. Everything that has been left to become stagnant, the doubts, the fears, the angers, the hurts, the disappointments, the pains that we have been through. And what's happening here is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is turning up the waters and is washing away a lot of that negativity, but it brings it first to the surface before it gets to be released from our bodies. So during this time, there is a sense of some days we're going to feel emotionally on top of the world, other days doubts, fears, hurts, pains. It could even be hour to hour, or it can seem minute to minute that we go from one extreme to another. And what we need to understand here is that a gift is moving us forward into a place where we feel more secure, more powerful within ourselves, having a greater understanding of what we want and what we desire, which is actually going to help us in our career in the ways that we're moving forward. Because I just see it's almost like a tidal wave pushing us to this point, to this small little point that if we didn't have the momentum behind it, we wouldn't be able to get through. We wouldn't be able to make the next step. And part of the next step is the energy that crowns us. This is the Six of Swords. It's gathering up our knowledge and gathering up our understanding and saying it's time to change. Now, it can be changing our approach to something. It can be changing our outlook. It can be changing jobs and really looking at things and saying, I need more. I need more to me than what is being offered right now. But it can also be that we are moving forward in such a way with gathering up of our ideas, and we're moving forward to the passion and the power that a side project brings. That our creative energy and our focus and our ideas get to be expressed through something that might not make us money at this point. But as we build it and as we grow it and as we dare to dream, we start to see ourselves gaining momentum in a way that we hadn't realized we wanted, needed, or desired before. And so this leads us to being a student of our passion, being a student of our heart, of where we want to be, of what we long for, of what we're looking for within our lives. We're pushing the barriers, we're gaining a greater understanding, and we're saying, this is me. I'm a student of what I need and what I want. And I'm also learning from the healing energy that's coming in, and it's not wasted. It's intrinsically valuable to me. It's opening up doors. We get inspired from the most unlikely places with the fish that are, flying their way into the cup, or maybe even, just past her, as flying fish will. So here, we're embracing the whimsical, we're embracing the unbelievable, we're seeing things more precisely, and we're moving past limitations. We used to think in the realm of, I can't move forward this way, I can't have this, I can't be this, and now we're moving forward in really the realm of, yes, I can. Yes, I can move forward to what I want. Yes, I can break the barriers. Yes, I can, have this power come in. The hurt that was stopping us is leaving. And it's this purge. It's like it's leaving me, and I get to embrace more. And with the moving forward, as we gather up our ideas and what we want, as we take what's truly important to us forward, we start to see things in a different light. And we're really being swept away by that difference of opinion, by that difference of insight, by the passion and power that we have. And we're watching ourselves move forward, again, in a direction that we hadn't expected. And it has to do with career, it has to do with passion, it has to do with the way that we want to be seen by the world, but also the way that we want to see our world and the reason that we get out of bed in the morning. So things start to open up, we start to open up, and it's a different game. During this time, we're going to learn by stepping back and letting our emotions have a say, but also being able to call out the fears that will try to overpower us, that will try to keep us down. Because those fears, they don't have a place really in the greater scheme of what we want and where we're headed and where we're going. Now, our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you're born on the cusp with Aquarius, Capricorn, this part of your personality will come up, and it's going to be rather biting, rather cutting, rather right to the point. And this is a time where we need to step back and say, is the logic that is trying to push me, is the logic that I'm saying everything has to boil down to facts, and if it doesn't have, all this research behind it, I just can't do it. Is that hindering us, or is that helping us? Where is it that we want to be? And does that sometimes just require a leap of faith to begin? Because there's 1,010,000 different reasons why we shouldn't. And there's one really good reason why we should. Because the healing of our souls and the power of ourselves is leading us to this time. Because this is a dream that has been in us for too long, and it doesn't want to keep on going on, being silenced, being squashed down. Our subconscious chakra message is peace, the crown chakra. I love the crown chakra because I like to think of it as an actual crown. This is a time where the crown we put on our heads, we want it to be a crown of peace. We want it to be a crown of hopes and dreams and passion and centering. So just visualize this beautiful velvet box being put before you and it being opened up. And you see this gorgeous crown. And it's placed upon your head. No, you place it upon your head because no one else is allowed to touch it. Now, can you see a crown? What does it look like? What is it? Let that crown radiate peace. Let it radiate joy and success and power, harmony of soul, a sense of purpose, of alignment. Can you pick up the crown? Is there not a crown at all? Is your subconscious or conscious saying, I don't deserve peace. I don't deserve prosperity. I don't deserve abundance. What are we fighting against? What is keeping the peace from us? And if we can put that crown on, how can we live in peace and walk in peace? Our subconscious rooted message is the 10 of Wands. We're done carrying burdens. carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders so all we see is dirt and our feet. It's enough. It's time to be inspired. It's time to take the passion and let it burn bright like a bonfire. Not let it go out, drizzle out, be snuffed out. It's time to stop picking up the burdens of others and saying, you need to do this because it's your life and you need to carry this. What we're going to try and do here is save people, as we tend to do. What we need to do is not in a mean way or in a harsh way. If somebody is struggling, yes, of course we help them. But it's not always saying, I'll do it, I'll do it, I'll do it. I'll put the weight onto my shoulders, either at work or at home, because we want to look better, because we want everything to be done right. So that in the end, we're so overwhelmed and resentful that we don't enjoy our life, that we don't see the beauty of it. During this time, that's going to be important because when it comes to work, that's what we're doing. We're putting more burdens and more burdens on ourselves. And we think, if I step back, they're going to think I'm a quitter. If I step back, I won't be able to meet their expectations. No, if you step back and say, I need to do one thing really well at a time, taking it step by step, that's going to be what propels you forward in a very real way instead of being constantly overwhelmed, constantly doubting yourself. It moves us to the subconscious energy that crowns us, and that's the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is Cancer energy, but this is also the subconscious and conscious self coming together, pulling us forward. Here we're hearing their call. Subconsciously, we're being moved by them. Now, they might be going in different directions, which is awkward, and they might be going in the same direction, but at different speeds, which is, again, going to throw us off our game, going to throw us off of the way that we need to move forward in order for success. This is a time because peace is at our subconscious and soul's healing is in our conscious way. This is a time for meditation. This is a time for contemplation. This is a time for alignment of self because nobody else will care enough to align you. And those who do, they'll say like, oh, well, don't you think you're a little bit stressed? And we're going to snap at them and say, no, I got this. Don't worry about it. Or how dare you? It's time to put down burdens. And it's time to listen to what we dream of, what we want, and to go after it in a very bold and very real way. All right, Cancer. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace prosperity, bounty, and abundance. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Capricorn.